Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, new recruits. In front of you today, we see an awesome looking clip point combat fighter. This is the off-grid knives, Caiman XXL. We're gonna test it out. What are you all carrying today? What is your weapon of choice? Today I am carrying the most awesome Colonial Knife Corp Nemesis CE 100. This is a badass shank. Veterans, active military, can you see yourselves deploying with this bad boy right here, man? Just want to say thank you very much for your service. We really appreciate it. Enjoy the video. Quick specs. All right, check this out. The Caiman XXL is a fixed blade Bowie knife from Off-Grid Knives that's designed for outdoor activities like camping, fishing, hunting, and survival. All right, let's go over the specs. Overall length is 12.1 inch. Weight is 15.5 ounce. Blade length is 7 inches. Blade width, 2 inches. Blade thickness, a respectable 4 millimeters. Blade hardness is 61 HRC. Blade material is a cryo D2, and the handle length is 5 inches, and it is G10 scales. It does come with a black Kydex sheath, full tank goodness lanyard hole, and the blade is a nicely satin stonewash finish. Man, let's get to testing. That, troops, is one badass clip point, man. Look at the swedges. Look at the shape of that blade. Freaking awesome. That is a mid-saber grind, sharp as hell. Wait till I show you how sharp this is. Generous sharpening choil, decent guard, beautiful G10 scales, nicely textured, grippy, full tank goodness, man. Check it out. Fit and finish is fantastic. It does have a lanyard hole. Now, I will be putting a lanyard on here. Feels great in the hand no matter how you hold it. Let's do a reverse grip. Yeah, man, this is combat fighter all the way. Beautiful blade, just a beautiful knife. Now, let's take a look at this high quality sheath. Okay, beautiful taco style. Eyelet holes aplenty. I just wish they had these slots over here. But one thing I like about this sheath, actually there's two things I really like about this sheath, is the thumb ramp to push off and this awesome belt loop Kydex nylon. I'm always wishing that every knife came with this type of a setup. Let's pop the knife in. The Kydex is done very nicely. She is beautiful, man. Awesome, just an awesome package right here. It's time to go to work. Okay, troops, the two magic words in that description: outdoors and survival. So let's see if Off-Grid will put their money where their mouth is. Let's give it a go, man. We're gonna, chop through this nice log. It's a pretty decent size. Gonna chop through this log and then we're gonna process it. Let's do it, man. Now, one thing for sure, this knife is wicked sharp. Wicked sharp. So out of the box, you guys will not be disappointed. The handle feels good. The only thing about this handle is this is a little wide, and I know that there's other content creators that had mentioned it, but so far so good. We'll see how, as we progress, how it feels. But pretty positive feeling. You can see the sweet spot is right over here where the discoloration of the blade is from the wood chopping. Let's keep going, man. Now, this is a complete and total combat fighting knife. There's just no doubt in my mind. Yeah, you could use it for other things too, obviously, but I think its main role is, combat and fighting. Now, I'm not a martial artist. I'm not in the military. So the next best thing is, outdoor use, man. So far, so good, man. It's chopping away. see if this cryo treatment is decent. I've worked with D2. I have a lot of respect for D2. Should be good. Definitely chopping away nice. It's got a, you know, nice feel to it, man. Nice heft. And the more I'm chopping, the less I'm you know, feeling this handle situation. So it's always good to test out your knives, you know. But look at that. It's just biting right in, man. It's not really sticking either, which is a good sign. No hand shock, no vibration, just some real solid hits. I know a lot of people like their knives. This is my first off-grid. And you know, I just want to shout out Gabriel once again. At the last Huntsman Outdoors, we did a trade, and he traded me this awesome blade for another knife, and I'm not going to spoil the surprise. You know, when he's ready, he'll show you. Pretty nice solid piece of wood right here. Definitely hard, dry. Pretty good test. Now real quick, I'm kind of curious myself. Just want to make sure that the blade looks good. The blade looks good, man. No warps, no nothing. Once again, as I have mentioned before in my other videos, I've had some pretty inexpensive knives that in the first 5 minutes of chopping, the blades were damaged. So one of the reasons why I do chopping. Okay, purposely doing this because I want to see how accurate my swings are, and you know, very nice, man. Blade is nice and light. It's definitely a very nice, you know, flowing type of a blade. Definitely a fighter, man. I like it. I like it. Let me try the front part of the buoy. Let me get into this area over here. I'm actually kind of wishing that this was a little bit thicker. It is pretty thin, and a lot of people have mentioned to me in the comments that they wish that this was a little bit thicker. I have to agree, man. I mean, that is a thin, tapered down blade. So I'm not sure if, you know, using that point is a smart idea in the wood, but it's a test, so I'll give it a go. All right, hit a nice hard piece right over here. That'll be a good challenge. And I'm going to try using every part of the blade, the rear, mid, front. Pretty nice hard core right here. So good challenge for this knife. Good challenge. Okay, look, we are almost through all the way around. You know, I'm not really exerting myself too much. the blade is doing some work, but I'm also putting in the effort myself. All right, in a survival situation, you got to cut up some branches, logs, etc. Let's see. I mean, so far so good. All right, we're almost through, man. Money shot, money shot. All right. Yeah, nice. Okay, now let's take a look at this blade. Take a look, man. It looks good, straight as an arrow. All right, cool. This piece of wood right here is no joke, man. This is a gnarly piece of wood I just chopped through. You know, perfect for doing some batoning. Let's see, man. Let's see how it's going to hold up. Now, just trying to figure out how I'm going to make sure I'm safe while taking this out. Now, it's starting to go a different way. I kind of wanted to go straight down. It's not working out that way, so well, at least I'm hitting the tip. Just give me a second, troops. I just want to make sure I don't hurt myself here. Kind of wanted it to be a little bit more straight, but I guess we can't have that wish sometimes. So let's just keep on seeing what I could do here. That tip, man, is just digging right into the stump. I mean, into the baton. All right, so let's do the rear area. Check it out. That's in there, man. I'm afraid to try and pull this out. That's crazy. Well, let's keep going. I don't know, man. That tip looks kind of bent. I don't know. Maybe the blade is bent from the way it's in there, you know? Well, too bad. I keep on going until this goes through. Just got to do different angles. All right, I'm beating on this thing, man. I don't care what anybody says. Ah, okay. No, it's not bent. I think the blade itself was flexing in the wood, but that is not bent, man. Damn, that was a beating. Okay, you guys can't say that I didn't put this to the test, man. Holy hell. All right, well, let's keep on going. Let's make some quarters out of this bad boy. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, some serious knot action over there. Gotta make sure I don't need to cut myself again, man. I cut myself over here the other day. Nasty, nasty cut. Ah, all right. Man, I couldn't have found another gnarlier piece of wood, man. Sick. Sick. Okay, now, while this is in front of the camera, I gotta pick up this piece of wood. 1 second. All right, still in frame. Nice. All right, so the cryo treated D2 4mm blade, kicking some ass, man. Nice. I'm gonna try and find another species of wood. So this is done its deed over here with this stuff, man. This is crazy. That's just good for a nice fire. That was a pretty cool beating. So let's try this other piece right here. Okay, I'm gonna make some feather sticks out of this one, and we're gonna go through this knot. Nice. Okay, even the handle is going into the wood a little bit. Okay, just got to be safe here, guys. Well, you know what? Here, how about that for a beating on a knife? Okay. G10's a bit scuffed up, but I didn't have to hurt myself, which is what's important. So, will it cut through the fibers? It sure will, man. All right, cool. That's impressive. I got to be quite honest with you. I never thought that this company would be good. I have to tell you so, but I'm glad I'm trying it out. Nice. Nice. Yeah, looking good, man. Edge is looking good. So, I know we're not done, but yeah, man, survival knife, yeah. So far, so good. Combat knife, hell yeah. Fighting knife, I think so. So far, I mean, I'm impressed. Nice, man. Very nice. Might as well just finish what we started. Okay, right through that knot. You see that knot right here? Let's go through it. So in the comments below, those who are fans of off-grid knives, are all their fixed blades as good as this one so far, man? I mean, damn. This blade is taking a beating. I mean, look at the knot I went through there, right there. Look at that. As long as I didn't bend that tip, I'm good. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. I'll leave this for the end of the video. I got plenty over here. So, You know, lots of kindling. I mean, this is going to be easy for this blade now, doing these smaller pieces. But again, you know, if I want to get something smaller, I want to know that the blade can do it. And it's got a nice saber grind, so I mean, this is saber. This is saber. All right, so I got a couple of nice feather sticks. Let me make a couple of more. Let's use this tip to remove this bark, right? Nice. That was effective. I'm starting to dig this, man. This is one badass buoy. One more time. Awesome. It's good, man. This is a good blade. All right, I've got my sticks for feathering. Let me just clean this up and, you know, we'll make some feather sticks out of this bad boy. Got my feather sticks, I'm impressed. Let's make some nice thin shavings, huh? Now, one thing I did notice is that you're not getting sparks out of this. I'll tell you that right now. Nor are you gonna get some kind of shavings, unless the jimping will do it, but everything is smooth over here. Oh, you know what? I wonder what this will do. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So easy, especially after that abuse. Easy. I'm just lightly touching this wood too. You know what? Let me try some of that hardwood that I batoned and made quarters out of. Let me just try that. Okay, I got it right here. That's some hard stuff right there, man. And it's doing it. It's definitely doing it. And even though there's no choil, I mean, choking up feels great. Maybe now I understand the purpose of this swell over here, because for my hands, choking up like that just feels very positive. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. So I don't think we're going to have any trouble with making individual curls here. So that's good. Now, let's see if I can make some feather sticks. I'm just trying to find a nice piece of wood here for everybody. Yeah. Very nice, man. That's how sharp this still is. Yeah, man, that's wicked sharp still. Wow. Wicked sharp. It's a little bit awkward all the way over here, but it's doing it. So I just want to show that every part of the blade is still pretty sharp. Wicked, man, wicked. Yeah, man, awesome. I'm digging this knife, man. I really am. Cool. Let's try a little tip testing. What do I got to lose here, man? So I want to split this piece of wood. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks, okay? Well, there you have it, troops. There's your answer for your tip. So much for survival. All right, there you have it, troops. So anybody who owns this knife, don't use the tip. I mean, if this is a combat, fighting knife, and, you're out in the field and you got to use it, God forbid, you got to worry about the tip breaking, man. I mean, that's kind of... That kind of sucks for me, but, I was going to say every Marine Corps member should own one of these knives, but I don't know, maybe not. All right, troops, let me bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that wants to get out of the service. They do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause on the slides, call those phone numbers, check out those websites, and seek the help you all have earned and deserved. I wish I had better news. I'm bummed. I mean, it did good up to a point, so just don't use the tip, I guess. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care. Legionnaires!